Hello, everybody. It's about that time. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Here we are, day before the trip. This is probably the last beer review I'm going to do before the trip. This is Drake's Black Robusto from Drake's Brewing. They're out of San Leandro, California. This is a bomber. This is the last one that Donovan had sent me out of from Servall Liquors. He did send me a little note that they have changed their website. Crafts, and if you type in craftcity.com, it takes you to Servall Liquors website.com. So any of you guys in San Diego probably heard of Servall Liquors, and they've brought that name into their website instead of being known as two different things there. It's Servall Liquors for the store and Servall Liquors for the website. So, and what I like about that, when you hit the beer button, it's got all the beers listed, and a lot of them have the Rate Beer and the Beer Advocate ratings there. So it helps you make a more educated choice in beer selection, and it's just something that you can go by. I mean, if you see a beer and it's got a bunch of low ratings from both of those sites, it may not be a good beer to pick up. And if you see it's got a lot of good ratings from both those sites, it's usually a pretty good rule of thumb that it's going to be a decent beer. It may not be the beer that you're after, or the best beer you ever had, but it's just a helpful guideline if you're not familiar with the beers that you're buying. And like I told you on some of the other reviews, they've got really low shipping rates, so check them out. And if you're in the area, you can go by the store. You ain't got to have it shipped. And if you're not in the area, you can go to the website and they'll ship it to you. And they got low shipping rates. So let's get on with this one, guys. Drake's Black Robusto. Commercial description on this. Drake's Black Robusto Porter is a deep, dark, robust porter, a beer style known for being darker, fuller bodied, and higher in alcohol by volume than a standard brown porter. Our Black Robusto goes down smoothly with flavors of bittersweet chocolate and a slight roast from crystal and chocolate malt, a touch of spicy, herbal hop character from Willamette hops balance out the finish. Enjoy a pint with a dark, lingering satisfaction. The ABV on this is 6.3, guys. It does have that on the label. And the IBUs, it says here, are 40, so it shouldn't be very bitter whatsoever. The food pairings for this one: cuisine's barbecue, cheese's buttery brie, Gouda, Havarti, Swiss, and since it is a porter, both your porters and stouts go well with your chocolate dishes, of course. And the meat is beef, smoked meat, and grilled meat. Glassware pint, Becker, not a tumbler, mug, stein, a side ale. I like these type beers in the double glass. It really enhances the aromas, so that's why I use this particular glass for these type of beers, and not recommended for extended cellarings. And I did not notice a date on the label anywhere, and it is sweating profusely, guys, so I really can't tell. We'll take another closer look at it when we come back, but it's not absolutely critical on these types of beers, but still, 6.3, you'd like to know when it was put in a bottle, so I mean, you wouldn't want to keep a 6.3 beer for 20 years. This is a bomber. It's a 22 ouncer. So give them guys at Servall Liquors a shout. Order something from them if you're not in the area, and if you are in the area, go by. Tell them the Gregsbeerreviews sent you. They're in San Diego. Good looking beer in the glass. Over to the light, it is black as night. I'm not getting any light around the outside of the glass. with that pour, almost 2 fingers of head. So pretty well carbonated, wouldn't you think? Very chocolatey looking head. There are some bigger bubbles from that semi-aggressive pour, but most of them are fairly small and tight. Let's get a nose on it. Oh boy, that smell is wonderful. Chocolate, cocoa, roasted malt. Maybe some hint of some dark fruit in there too. The cocoa, the chocolate cocoa smell is pretty strong. And the roasted malt, it's got a nice malt presence to this. Especially since I use the crystal and the chocolate malt in this. Wow, that smells really good. Well, let's give it a taste. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Donovan. Nice and roasty. Chocolate, bittersweet chocolate. Roasted malt, caramel, maybe some coffee in there. It's like an espresso coffee. Not bitter whatsoever. Very tasty. Not getting any alcohol. Very delicious. A very nice porter. Black Robusto. That's tasty. That's real tasty. Wow. Just about everything that I've ordered, well, I'm not going to say just about, everything that I've ordered from Servall Liquors has been pretty tasty. So, them ratings from Rate Beer and Beer Advocate in there really helps as far as making decisions of what a good beer is. And like I tell you guys all the time, beer taste is subjective. What I may love, you may hate, and what I may hate, you may love. So, if you're into the same amount, like I said, there's people that says, well, I can't stand IPAs, or I drink lagers all the time. Well, that's cool. I mean, beer taste is subjective, and you should drink what you like to drink. But I'm here just to suggest beers that I personally think are up to par. And I've had quite a few that are outstanding, and I've had quite a few that are substandard. So I just try to help you guys along. And a lot of you say the taste in your palate is pretty close to mine. I agree with just about everything you say. But the key there is just about. You may not like everything that I like, and you may like more than I like. Like I said, I haven't got in too much into the sours or the lambics quite yet, and I hope to change that over the next year or so. All right, guys, so me rambling on. We're gonna let this warm up a hair, and I'll be right back and do the final chug and grade on this one. All right, guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. Looked at the bottle. There is no dating on the bottle. Not quite as critical on this style of beer, being a porter. 6.3% ABV on this one. Very tasty. Very nice representation of the style. It's a little thicker, a little heavier than a typical English style porter would be, and a little bit bigger ABV too. So very nice American style robust porter. Let's do the final chug. Very tasty. Roasted malt, bittersweet chocolate, a little bit of coffee, maybe a hint of some dark fruit. Very tasty, guys. Definitely an A beer as far as I'm concerned. I'm going to give it an 8, which is an A minus. I would like to see them do some kind of dating on here, especially since it's a 6.3%. You wouldn't want to cellar this beer 20 years or so. And it's nice to have that information just to let you know when it was put in the bottle. that's how I feel. That's my soapbox to stand on, and I'm not going to be satisfied until we see a date on every craft beer bottle out there, no matter what style it is, guys. So, all right, let's go over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 89 in a very good range. It is a very good beer. If I was putting a numeric rating on this beer, it'd probably be somewhere between a 91 and a 93. So, very tasty. Definitely worth picking up if you can get your hands on it. And over to Rate Beer. Rate Beer is a little more generous, as they usually are. Overall, 97 and 98 in the style on this particular beer, guys. So, very tasty. If you can get Drake's Black Robusto, and you like that style of beer, pick it up. Give it a try. If you've had it, let me know what you think of it, guys. On a final note, closing this one out, we're getting ready to go on our big trip. This will be the last beer review that I post. So, guys, I'm going to take my little 6-week sabbatical. I may post some pictures or stuff on Facebook for those that you follow me on Facebook, but there won't be any beer reviews done after this one until I get back, and I will not be able to answer any comments or new subscribers or any of that stuff. I'm gonna take a little vacation from that. So after 4 years of doing beer reviews every day, I think I've earned a little bit of time off, and I'm going to take it. We're going to be busy on the motorcycle going across the country. I'm going to try to visit and see some breweries along the way, and probably do some videos, maybe do some beer reviews while I'm there, but I'm not going to post them until I get back. So I'm going to take my 6 weeks off, guys. So I hope y'all enjoy some good craft beers while I'm gone. I'm going to try to do the same myself, but I'm going to take a little break. So with that being said, I'll see you when I get back.